guys like my Brewfest hat?
I do like it.
Real stylish, man.
Right. My whole family and Alexis were making fun of me because they said it makes me look like a redneck.
Looks good with your mustache.
Yeah, the
redneck
makes you look like the hat makes you look
Mustache.
like you have style.
The flavor saver. It's all about the stash, baby. Nah, but I'm trying to grow the goatee out again. I think the stash ran its course. I was getting too many comparisons to my father.
You look like you'd run a brewery.
I could. This one, the Key West Brewery or whatever.
You look like you like sour beers for fun.
Bro, the sour beers were definitely the best that I tried at the Brewfest.
You look like you're disgusted if people order a beer that you don't like.
You order a light beer again? Pussy.
Bud Light? You mean piss water?
That's exactly what I call Miller Lite. Bro, Grant, I think from the time we were like, whenever we first started drinking that, I can remember maybe like 16, 17 until maybe like a couple years ago, like Miller Lite was your shit.
Yeah, it went from Miller Lite to Dos Equis. From Dos Equis, it went to what's the one craft beer? Next Coast IPA. And then I've been on a big Corona kick lately. I think I've been doing Coronas for the past year and a half.
I went from Bud Light to Coors Light.
Bro, Coors Light is really good. Like, I'll give it its credit. Like, it probably is like my favorite light beer.
It's definitely my favorite light beer.
I agree. I think you can't miss a Coors Light. Sometimes you can have a Miller Lite, and honestly, Miller Lite's disgusting now. Like, it ran its course. I'm over it.
Are we doing what Derek did last year, the 25 days of beer or whatever for Christmas, all the way from December 1st to Christmas Day? You try a new beer and rate it.
That was a Christmas gift his fiance got him. But I mean, we could still do it as a whole separate side thing.
They sell them at Costco. If you guys really want to do it, we could do it on the show.
That's what I was going to say. We do it on the show.
Yeah. We'll do a taster. And they sell them at Costco. I think they're like $80 or something like that.
The final 2 minutes will be beer ratings.
Yeah. The final 2 minutes. Everyone gives their beer rating.
I like it.
And we can all bake Christmas cookies too.
You're speaking my love language.
The final 2 minutes cookie baking contest and see who bakes the best cookies.
The final 2 cookies.
Hell yeah. I'll just taste them. I don't know how to cook cookies or bake.
Nah, bro.
Have you ever tried?
No.
Bro, tell me how many freaking
chance.
upsets happened in football this week.
Okay, I was hoping we weren't gonna have to talk about upsets or how some teams.
Why don't you guys team up on the? It wasn't the biggest upset. I think the Bills and the Jags was definitely the biggest upset, but I think a lot of people had your Cowgirls beating the Denver Broncos there.
Yeah, all I needed was for them to win, and it ruined one parlay in particularly. But then I had him in like 3 other parlays, and it just didn't.
I think we all know the reason. I think Cooper Rush is our guy.
Oh my god,
the real red rifle.
I think we paid Dak too much.
All right,
you guys didn't have enough redhead quarterbacks on your team, so you had to let Dalton go, and then keep Cooper Rush.
Hell yeah.
Well, we're trying to just get right with the ginger community. Release one, sign one kind of deal.
I'm all for it.
For sure. And then Dalton's with the Bears now, so he's got an opportunity.
Gingers are starting to peak. I think we're starting to get a little bit better looking and more athletic lately.
Yeah.
Gingers are entering their prime.
Yeah.
It's like they found their souls, and then now they're just on the prowl.
Yeah.
I wonder how that started. Gingers don't have souls.
I think South Park.
Someone was just like, oh, like ginger-headed people are weirdos. Like, we got to think of something.
Do you think back in like the Salem witch trials, they used to think gingers were witches?
Is that really what it was?
I don't know. Maybe.
It sounded convincing. If you told people that story, I'm pretty sure like 80% of the people that heard it would believe you.
Bro, shit was so bad back then. If you got sick and then you were healed and you were no longer sick, like 2 weeks later, they would call you a witch and then you would die anyways.
I feel like
Bro, the
gingers
world
were
used to
cool
be-
back in the day, though. We were like Vikings.
Bro, the freaking olden days used to be so weird. Like you could die over anything.
Yeah, you drink a bad cup of water, you shit for 3 days, and then you're dead from dehydration.
The lifespan of people back then were like 32 years old.
Yeah, it's like, hey, the longest living person on the planet is 28.
Yeah. Oh, I made it to 28. Oh, wow. You're like a great grandpa by now.
Seriously, you definitely have 3 wives. Fucking, they've given birth to like 32 kids. 19 of them didn't make it.
Bro, that's so fucked up, but it's so true. And yeah, you got to think like medicine wasn't there. So like a lot of babies weren't like born that have been born today. Like, what was
I
a
got
NICU
excited
baby?
over a fucking wheel.
Yeah. Campfire. Fucking fire. Yeah. Feel
Well,
the burn.
Medicine back in the day, they used to cut open your veins and let you bleed out a little bit to like get rid of the bad blood. And then you were supposed to heal.
Bro, you ever want to see something eerie? Look at like a medical book from like the early 1900s. It will scare you shitless.
Early like 1800s, mid 1800s.
I'm talking about even sooner than that. Like the advancements we've made in like the past 120 years is insane.
For sure. Like now we can do procedures and like take tumors out of the middle of your brain and stuff. And then back then they were just like mixing roots and berries and juices and stuff.
Yeah.
And here, drink this tonic.
Yeah, this hibiscus tea will get rid of that cancer.
Hibiscus tea.
This green leaf tea will get rid of your herpes.
I mean, I still believe that though.
I'm drinking my tea.
Well, I hope this green tea works.
Oh, you got green tea?
It's
That's my
herpes.
shit.
Oh, you got the herp?
See the makeup?
All right.
So after yesterday's bender, and for you guys that don't know, we went to Brewfest. So $35 all you could drink beer sampling. And we all got pretty throwed. And today is feeling pretty rough. Have you guys started drinking again today?
No.
Not a chance, pal. I don't even want to think about it.
Only water. And then for some reason, like whenever I feel this way, like I just crave a soda. So I crush like 4 Diet Dr. Peppers, like as soon as I woke up.
DDPs?
Yo, they taste like the real deal too.
Do they have a Dr. Pepper Zero?
I think they do now. Yeah, I think they're advertising it a lot.
Never been a fan of Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna be honest.
I know. You said it tastes like cherry medicine.
They have 23
It does.
flavors.
Yeah, it has 23
Okay, well,
flavors.
21 of them get bullied by the cherry flavor.
Nah. That's weak.
I'm not a soda critic. I don't really drink soda.
Yeah, I usually only drink soda like mixed with alcohol, and it's usually Crown and Sprite or like Kenny and Sprite or something.
Oh, the hen dog.
That Yenny?
Bro, imagine they had like a liquor festival. How dangerous would that be?
Oh my god. I wouldn't even go. That would kill me.
How like how am I trying to frame this question? Which event would more people die, Astro World or the Liquor Fest?
Astro World, bro. Dude, I heard people were dying and Travis Scott was on stage like just like, oh come on, like let's keep going, let's rave. Like
They
as
probably didn't know
were
people were
I mean,
dying.
yeah, he can't see people are dying. He's got these bright ass lights flashing him in the face. He can't see what's going on. I don't know if it was true, but I heard people were like stabbing people with needles, like drugs and stuff.
I
Yeah.
heard that too. Who know? Honestly, who knows the real story? All that we know is that people definitely died during that shit, and like 300 people got injured. Like that's just crazy.
I mean, RIP. But don't do a Liquor Fest. It's going to be so much worse.
For real. What the fuck is up with stuff nowadays? And you got the shit that happened with Henry Ruggs too.
Oh yeah, that was wild.
That's
It was like
Bro.
what 3 a.m. He was hitting 156 and crashed a car. I mean, shout out to that girl's family. I hope they're all right, but that stinks,
real.
man. And then Henry Ruggs is going to jail. Like, there's nothing he can do to get out of that. Is that
with his
is
money,
is that
he
voluntary?
probably with his money, he probably won't get that big of a sentence, but I definitely could see him going to jail.
Is that voluntary
Somewhere,
manslaughter or involuntary?
I don't know at that point. I don't know what he's charged with.
Mm.
But all I know is that I feel like with his money and everything like that, he'll probably serve like 5 years max. I think the most he could get is 20 years but he's got 2 counts on him. I don't know what the second one is.
He has the legal gun on him in the car.
Oh yeah, that shit.
It was loaded too.
And then
Yeah, he's gonna do like
drinking under the influence, and then also reckless driving because of how fast he was going.
yeah, I could see him doing like 5 years.
You think he'll go back in the NFL or not?
No, his NFL career is done. I think the best thing that he could do, like you remember in high school, they used to bring like those people that and I don't know if they got paid or they just volunteered to like come into like your health class or whatever and give you like a sermon on drinking and driving.
Oh, and then they talk about, yeah, I killed 2 people when I was driving drunk one night.
Yeah. Dude, scared me shitless. I don't do it. Henry Ruggs needed that class.
Did you see how fast they replaced him? Raiders already signed Deshaun Jackson.
Did they?
Yeah. I think they signed him this morning.
Where's Odell going?
To the loony bin.
He just said he wanted to play for the Seahawks, he said.
Was it Seahawks, Niners, and then there was another team that was possible.
Saints or something?
Saints, yeah.
The Niners, I mean, to me, he wants to go to a contender, and the Niners are like a brink contender, but not even really. I think they only have like 3 wins.
The Seahawks aren't really a contender right now either because then we have Russell Wilson.
I think he comes back next week.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see. What do you think? Like the Lions would claim him on waivers and then trade him and get like an extra draft pick or something? That'd be pretty smart.
They couldn't trade him. The trade deadline passed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. So if the Lions are like, "Hey, Odell, we want you," what is he just gonna not play?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't think he's in it for the money. I think the Lions can offer him a lot of money, but I think he's more in it to like go to an actual contender so he can, try and get a championship or something.
Yeah, but like the Lions have number 1 claim on the waivers. So if the Lions are like, "Hey, we're claiming him," it's not like he can play for another team. There's nothing he could do.
Yeah.
Do you think it's his problem that like he's the problem? Like how it didn't work out at the Giants, and then it's not working out in Cleveland for a couple of years. You think he kind of just new environment, new me, and then runs its course, and then he's not happy with how things are going. So then he just complains, and
I think it's his mental health or something.
For sure. What is up with like these receivers? Like to me, receivers are just such prima donnas.
I mean, I guess they could take a lot of hits though if you think about it, coming down the middle or.
For sure. But like, is it mental health if you just want the ball more and you want the ball 24/7? I don't know if that's really mental health. I think that's him like not wanting to be part of a team that's gonna like win no matter what. Like he wants to win because of him. I think it's more selfish than anything.
Yeah. I think he's just not accustomed to losing. And like whenever he got drafted, he obviously went to the Giants. And I don't think he ever saw the playoffs with them, or maybe it was like 1 game. And then gets traded to the Browns. He missed all of last season.
Yeah, they had success without him. Do you think that kind of hurt him? It was like, oh, they're winning without me. He got all jealous like an ex-girlfriend.
That and then also just like the way the Browns play football on offense. Like it's all play action pass and running the football.
Yeah. Well, because Baker's not the huck it and chuck it quarterback type. Like he needs a running game base play for him to make the right decisions.
Why not run the ball when Nick and Kareem are getting you over 100 yards rushing every game?
Exactly.
And then you
plus
have a
use
third string running back who could start on 12 other NFL teams.
Dernius Johnson.
Stud. Dog.
Studley.
Dog.
Dog. All the Browns running backs, dogs. Literally.
Browns running back room. Dogs.
Whoever their running back coach is, like he needs to be like next in line for a head coaching job.
That and their offensive line coach. Their offensive line is always setting up the right blocks.
Yeah. I can remember like Cleveland's always had good offensive linemen, like through the years and everything like that. Like their
Yeah,
teams
because
have
they always
sucked.
draft in the top 3. So they like you can't miss on a top 3 offensive lineman.
Yeah,
True.
like Joe Thomas, that dude was a godsend. I don't think he ever saw a playoff game.
Nope. He said every single year he thought going into training camp that they had a chance to win the Super Bowl.
I mean, you got to think if you're an NFL team, and I think this year more than any other recent years, like I don't know who's going to really be in the Super Bowl. Like we all have like the teams that we think are going to be like really good and that are playing good and all this and that, but then they lose. You know, everyone thought out of the AFC this year, the Bills could challenge the Chiefs for like the top spot. Now none of them really look like they could be a top
Bills
spot.
just lost to the Jags. Chiefs are struggling. Fucking Rams signed Von Miller. Keep getting better somehow.
Yeah.
Cowboys lost to the Broncos. Fucking bums.
Broncos aren't a bad team though.
No,
Like overall,
their
their defense is good.
Yeah, and then last game was just pretty. It was they were kind of off. It was Bridgewater's first game back. I think he was still dealing with his hamstring.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was. So it just took him a little bit to get acquainted. And like they came into Dallas and just completely embarrassed us. That was terrible. We had like 76 yards, maybe passing or total going into the like halfway through the third quarter.
Yeah. And it was Dak's first game back technically from his injury. So
Yeah, Dak hasn't played in 3 weeks.
So
And what about the Patriots? They low key just rolled off 3 wins in a row.
True.
And they're like right in the
Patriots
thick
are
of
looking good.
the playoff hunt.
I don't know if they can make it to the Super Bowl though. Mac Jones doesn't like he
No.
might be able to sneak into like a wild card spot, but I don't know if he can off run.
I could definitely see them as a wild card, especially their defense has really been lighting it up lately.
Yeah, and their running game's been on point. They have 3 stud running backs.
Yeah.
They got what? Damian Harris, Brandon Bolden, and then something
Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah. Like I
Yeah,
think
he
they
kinda
all
had a
had over
little bit-
50 yards.
He had a little bit of a breakout game today. 10 rushes, 62 yards, 2 receptions, 44 yards. So over 100
Stevenson?
all-purpose yards. Yeah, Stevenson today.
Bro, I watched. He had a lot of those yards came on like 2 or 3 drives. Like they just kept giving him the ball, and he was fighting for every single yard. He looked good.
Yeah. Damian Harris is just their bruiser. He doesn't catch anything. Like he'll maybe get you a catch a game, but he'll get you a touchdown and he'll get you those goal line carries that you need.
And he just goes and goes. Like he doesn't get tired.
Yeah.
what about AP getting signed to the Titans?
Let's
He's out
go.
there. He's out there playing right now. I don't know what he's doing, but he's playing, baby.
I haven't seen him. Every time I look up at the TV, the Rams got the ball.
Yeah, I think they just punted it away, so the Rams are going to get it again. Tannehill's already thrown a pick. Jalen Ramsey picked him off.
What a
Fucking
stud.
Jalen's a beast.
Best corner in the league,
That's what I was about to ask. Best corner in the NFL?
for sure.
Not Trayvon Diggs, the best corner in the NFL. Not kidding.
Trayvon Diggs looked silly today. Dude
think
got burnt.
I think with Trayvon Diggs, and correct me if I'm wrong because I really didn't see the game today, but just out of past experience for what I've seen from him, he goes for the ball.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times he can let up the big play just if he takes like a wrong angle or something like that.
Yeah.
But he definitely attacks the ball and he's a ball hawk.
I don't know. I've never really seen him give up a big play because he went for the ball and just missed it. All his big plays are blown coverages or just getting beat.
I feel like he's a better safety than a corner.
Yeah.
I feel like he plays zone really well and can read defenses from the back. When he gets on man coverage, he kind of sometimes like loses.
I don't know.
man
I
on
mean,
man.
like a cornerback isn't gonna win every single play.
Well, it's hard.
So,
Quarterback's
I mean-
probably the hardest position in football.
Besides quarterback, yes, I think corner is the second hardest position for sure.
Yeah.
But like he doesn't he's not going to be able to win every single
Nah.
rep. But like as long as you're not giving up those big play touchdowns, like I think he's given up one the last like what 3 weeks, 3 games.
Yeah.
But like he does play pretty good coverage. Like he's usually around the ball.
Well, obviously, he has like interception every game. Did he get one today or no?
Nah, he hasn't had one in the last 2 games.
Damn.
What's happening to him? He's sucking now.
Well, he wasn't going to keep up that pace. That would have been insane.
So I mean, the question is, does he at least get 3 more the rest of the way for double digits?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he'll get at least 10, no more than I want to say I think he's going to finish with 11, but no more than 12.
So somewhere between 10 and 12 is your
Yeah.
pick prediction. I say he's only going to get 1 more the whole rest of the season.
Oh,
He'll
that'd be
finish with
so
8.
That'd be so bad.
I mean, he could still play good. Like, you got to think about it. We all just talk about Jalen Ramsey being the best corner, but he's never really had like the interception numbers like that.
True, but Ramsey's like real physical and
And no
Punches
one
the
throws
ball
They just
to
don't-
Ramsey because he's good.
Yeah, they just don't throw his way, you know? So, like, how many opportunities is he really getting a game? Like, Ryan Tannehill tried to test him once and threw a pick. You think they're going to throw his way the rest of the game? He's going to think twice.
I like watching Jalen Ramsey on passes because he always seems his block and get in the backfield before the play has a chance to develop.
We need Cooper Cup to go off here. My fantasy squad needs him. They all sucked ass this year.
It's
this
going to be
week.
so nice when Robert Woods goes off the second half of the season.
Damn,
And beats
Tennessee
out
just picked
Cooper
off.
Kupp.
So Matt Stafford was in the end zone about to get sacked for a safety. He just fucking threw the ball up and got picked inside the 5.
Fuck, he's my quarterback.
I think I'm a play and a half behind you.
I gotta.
It's all right. You guys were ahead of me last week, so I mean, it's only fitting.
Did you guys gamble at all on the Hard Rock Sportsbook app?
Not yet.
I want to be a gambler, but I just can't get into it. I want to be that guy that gives people advice.
Oh my gosh. Matt Stafford just threw a pick from the end zone, and the Titans have the ball at the 3-yard line.
Wow. I didn't see that one coming.
I would have bet on that.
Wild turn of events.
It's like 51st dates. You remember they keep watching the same game over and over again. Oh shit, they just got a touchdown.
Austin, you think the Titans are going to score on this drive? I mean, they got to get a touchdown, right?
Yeah, they're probably gonna get a touchdown. I would feel like it.
I mean, inside the 5, you have Adrian Peterson. Like, come on.
You don't even need Derrick Henry anymore. You have Adrian Peterson.
Exactly. He's not even the one that's going to score, though. It's going to be a play action pass to the tight end.
So the Titans are gonna have like the 3 best running backs ever: Adrian Peterson, Derrick Henry, and Chris Johnson.
Honestly, they do put out a ton of good running backs. What about
All-
Eddie George?
Eddie George.
And then
Didn't they
you
have
think about
OJ?
Do
the-
they all have 2K too? Did Eddie George
No,
get 2K?
OJ was for the Bills. Yeah, they both had 2K. And then they also, if you even want to date back further for the Oilers, they had Earl Campbell too.
Earl Campbell's a beast, boy, from the University of Texas.
Yeah.
That was a big bitch.
Go Longhorns. Bro, his fucking thighs were the
What do you
I
have?
mean,
You have
they
like 36-inch thighs or something like that, or 40-inch.
insane. Our waist size. Fucking legs.
Chugs, Titans just scored.
Was it a play action to the tight end?
Yeah, wide open, left side of the end zone. How'd you know?
Lucky guess. I was feeling it.
Did you see the miss the extra point?
They ain't miss shit.
Nah, he split it right down the middle.
Right there, baby. Fucking red dot on the forehead.
Bro, so right now I'm down $180, but like the app's freezing, and there's two bets I know I won, so that's like an extra like $70.
Hell
But then
yeah.
there's like 3 or 4 of them that I don't know if I won or not because I haven't seen
Didn't
them in
you-
4 hours.
You were telling me about the one bet, and I know Joe Burrow threw an interception. What was your other part?
So I needed Joe Burrow. I posted it on our Instagram. I needed Joe Burrow to throw a pick, Zeke to get 16 receiving yards, and Daniel Jones to get 23 rushing yards. And he got 18, and then they won, and then he kneeled it twice.
Damn. I thought that was a shoo-in because I saw him get like a 15-yard rush or something like that too. That must have been all he did.
He had
Bro,
like
these bookies,
he had like 3 different like 4-yard, 5-yard rushes.
these bookies, they literally know because they get everything almost right on the head.
They get it right a lot more than I did. I definitely won maybe like 25% of my bets today. If that. It was rough. But I did a
You
lot
win
of
some, you lose some. If you're gonna be a
There you go.
professional gambler, you need to learn that.
good call, bro. Good call. But like my thing was I did a lot of parlays. Like I didn't do any straight up bets. If I had done straight up, like if I was just picking up against the spread, I think I did okay in that.
Hey, remember, scare money don't make money.
Shit, you right. You right.
In slow money, don't grow money, baby.
Okay. Y'all want financial advice? You know who to go to.
Dan Skippy,
Financial literacy.
the
Oh, and
final
I
2
lied.
minutes podcast.
I did versus the spread. It was a rough week for your boy.
Let me
I
show
had
you-
too much booze in my system still this morning.
Let me tell you guys how the final 2 minutes podcast invests. We're talking Tesla. We're talking more Tesla. We're talking more than that Tesla. And then a little bit of AMC still. Gorillas, baby.
You heard it first from JB. Don't invest your money like Grant and I. Go to Beer
No,
Fest,
sports
go to a
betting.
Heat game, buy a $80 dinner in Miami.
How was the Heat game?
Shit was
the game was
fucking
fun as fuck.
electric.
Yeah, it was. It was so much fun.
yeah. I mean, it was a primetime game. Like it was televised on ESPN, I think.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you probably saw me sicking my dick trying to make the Jazz players miss up on their 3 free throws.
He did.
Did you mess them up?
They went 2 for 6 when I was shaking the low hanging fruit, if you know what I'm saying.
They miss. You know what's freaking crazy is buying a Michelob Ultra for like $30.
Bro, that's insane.
It was $17 for a 24-ounce beer.
What is going on? Matthew Stafford just threw a fucking pick 6. What is fucking happening?
Last week was the week of the backups. This week is the week of the good teams.
Jalen Ramsey's
up.
playing for the Titans.
Jesus. Like, what is going on?
He's my quarterback too.
Like, I was borderline thinking Derrick Henry was going to be the MVP this year just because, like, his effect on his team versus, like, any other player, even a quarterback. Like, I feel like the Titans would not be the Titans without Derrick Henry.
Didn't they say he was like 73% of their offense?
Some crazy shit. I mean, he was on pace for another 2,000-yard season.
Stafford dropped back. He throws. Oh, it's picked off. Stafford throws a pick 6. Oh my God.
What is wrong with that guy? You freaking called it, man.
What is going on with Matthew Stafford tonight?
I think it's because he threw on the opposite side of the field to where Cooper Kupp was. He just needs to pepper Cooper Kupp with balls this whole game because he's the only one on this Rams offense that could do anything. I mean, we're talking BBs, baby.
So Jordan, you guys do have a wild game right now. You and Chucky.
Yeah. So Chugs, go over my fantasy game because I'm not looking at it because I have the Sunday night game on.
What, you want me to tell your scores?
Speak closer to the mic. I can't hear you.
What do you want me to tell them about your team?
Where am I at? How many points do I have?
You're down 66 to 63. You have Cooper Cup left. He has Jefferson and Higbee for the Rams.
Yeah. So it's freaking close, but it's a toilet bowl. My team had Josh Allen. He got 9 points. Carlos Hyde got me 5. Who is my other running back?
Zach Moss with 3.
Zach Moss had 3.
Josh Allen only had 9.
Jalen Waddle was my best player today. He had 16.
Oh, nice. He had without Tua.
Yeah, it shocked the shit out of me too, because I was borderline about to take him out, but I'm like, my bench doesn't have anyone. All my players are either hurt. Like I don't know what's going on with Calvin Ridley. Like I drafted him thinking he was going to be like a top 5 wide receiver. Like he was just going to be a stud this year.
Tell me how Mike had Cordell Patterson get him 20 again.
Bro, Cordell Patterson is the GOAT.
And then he put in Elijah Moore for the Jets and got 27. What does Mike know?
Fucking
How many people played Elijah Moore?
At
Just
least
Mike.
one.
And then wait. His other wide receiver went 17. Hunter Renfro. Fuck.
Who starts these players? And his team's gonna win.
That's crazy.
My highest receiver was Stephon Diggs with 14 points.
And Mike's
And
over
he's
here
not
with
even-
fucking Cordell, Elijah, and Renfro getting like 80 points between them 3.
Yeah. And he had Mahomes as a keeper, and he's been doing jack shit all year.
And Mike's what, like 5-3 or something crazy?
Yeah, he's about to have if I lose, he's about to have the same record as me.
And one of his best players he didn't even keep within a week was Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk's been going off, and Mike still got rid of his best player.
Yeah. We honestly did give him so much shit for drafted because he drafted Christian Kirk, Alan Lazard, and Laviska Shenault all above Antonio Brown. And I think he cut all 3 of them.
I'm just start picking up whoever Mike drops. Like all my waiver claims are just going to be from Mike Jones's team.
Like he's
Or-
Rain Man or
Like
something.
he knew Calvin
Fucking-
Ridley was
Are
gonna
you fucking
retire.
Rain Man?
He knew Calvin Ridley was gonna retire and just had Cordell Patterson waiting.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I know Calvin Ridley's just gonna have like mental health days and all this and that. Like he's gonna get taken out, and then who's the next man up? Let me
He's
look
like,
at the
oh,
roster.
Elijah Moore has Mike White now. Let's start him this week.
Yeah. Bro, freaking insane. I can't believe that is luck. Like honestly, like fantasy football is luck. But that is like super luck.
Well, I'm having super bad luck because I don't think I'm going to make the playoffs in any league I'm in. In one league, 8 out of 12 people make the playoffs. And I'm not going to be one of those 8.
Well, our league is
7 out of 12.
7. Yeah, I mean, we pretty much already locked up a playoff spot, right, Chugs?
I don't know. There's a lot of like besides Derek and Grant, I think everyone else is pretty like winning.
Okay, I mean, you didn't have to say it like that. Come on, Jesus Christ.
I mean, your one win was versus Derek, and Derek has 0 wins.
Bet you don't want to see me in the toilet bowl, though.
You guys have a combine of 15 losses.
Yeah, but who's got the win?
You probably combine me, Jordan, Keith, and Mike in our losses, and I think we still busted you and Derek.
That's freaking insane.
You and Derek
man.
need to make a bet to see who's gonna come in last. I didn't hear you.
Oh, my bad. Turn my mic off. All he has to do is win this week, which he most likely will, and then he'll beat me because he scored more points. Because my team is absolute dog water.
You ever see Gio's team name? Damn you, Kareem. And he's had that since the first game because he knew Kareem was gonna get hurt.
Oh, that's been since week 1. I thought he just put that there.
No, I think it's been his name.
Yeah, he's had that name. And that was that really the reasoning behind it?
I don't think so. I think he just put like a random name there, but
Well,
That'd be
he told me it was because Kareem Hunt got hurt.
oh, maybe because last year he was hurt too, Kareem.
Probably.
Damn you, Kareem.
He should be
Scuba
coming back.
Steve. Damn you.
That is an underrated Adam Sandler movie. That is definitely top 5 Adam Sandler movies.
It's not underrated. That's one of the greatest movies ever made.
Was that Big Daddy?
There's
Yeah.
still a whole bunch of people that don't like it. And to those
Well,
people, I
guess
say
what?
fuck you, respectively.
Still a whole bunch of people who don't know comedy. And they probably don't put pineapple on their pizza.
I mean, a lot of people don't. But, it's a personal choice, man.
Well, it's a wrong personal choice. I'll tell you that.
Dude, the Titans defense is making Matthew Stafford look like a little high school quarterback standing back there with a whole bunch of men coming at
Matthew
him.
Stafford looks like he plays for the Detroit Lions again.
Bro,
That's
he's
funny.
regressing.
He's had one bad
literally
week.
got
He's been on a level pace. Slow your roll, pal.
Bro, he literally got sacked by his own offensive lineman.
Oh, how about the freaking Florida Panthers, though?
What are they,
Okay.
10-1?
10-0-1. They technically do not have a regular loss. They have an overtime loss, so they still got
Damn.
points for it.
Damn. Like, if you want to lose in hockey, you want to lose in overtime because you still get rewarded.
The Grant's frozen on us.
Yeah, look at that guy.
He looks so stupid.
He looks so dumb. I wish that we could see him on whenever we upload this podcast episode. But he looks like an idiot. Look at that neck beard.
It's connected to his ponytail, his beard. All right, it's the JB Chug Show.
JB Chug Show. We're gonna switch things up a little bit here. We're gonna talk about Quidditch.
A clap.
And who do we think is gonna win the Quidditch Cup this year? My money's on Hufflepuff.
Ooh, Hufflepuff. What underdogs? I don't know. I gotta go with the bad boys from the South and go with Slytherin. They're just vicious.
Well, Slytherin, they lost a lot of key players, but Hufflepuff, they got Xander Griffonius is their new seeker.
What about?
And he's gonna be the one to catch the golden stitch.
But what about
Snitch.
Gryffindor and Ravenclaw? Those are also two really good teams for Quidditch.
Gryffindor took a step back since Harry retired, and they just haven't found the right seeker for that team. Ravenclaw, they've always been the third best team.
Yeah,
I think it's Hufflepuff's year.
Hufflepuff. I guess the underdogs might do it this year.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
I still got Slytherin. Bad boys all the way.
Hufflepuff is going to get curb stomped by Slytherin, and it won't even be close. It'll be a bloodbath.
No.
It'll be a Deathly Hollow.
Ah!
Why is Jordan's leg keep changing colors?
I don't know. It's the compooper.
Well, you look good, kid. You look good.
Thanks, Chief. I appreciate you guys appreciating me because I've been getting a lot of flack about my look lately. So,
How many times yesterday did you say thanks, Chief?
I said it to everyone that I saw. I would just be like, hey, can you pick that off the floor for me? Be like, yeah, sure. Give it to me. I'd be like, thanks, Chief. And then just walk away.
You would purpose?
Yeah. Every single person at the beer tent too. Pour up a beer. Thanks, Chief.
Jordan, we were together for 2 hours, by ourselves.
I don't know how they let that happen.
Yeah. So where did you guys go? Last thing I heard was you guys go, okay, we're going to go on our own little adventure. And then you guys walk off and then we find you guys an hour and a half later.
Bro, I was literally about to FaceTime you guys and then we saw you.
we were about to do karaoke in the open.
Yeah.
What song were you going to do? Don't Go Breaking My Heart.
No, I think we were going to do Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Classic.
It
It would have been worth the watch for sure.
Yeah. You got
Ended
to
up
you got to pick a song that caters to the audience. And
Yeah,
I feel like that one does.
I would did Industry Baby by Lil Nas and Jack Harlow. Back to back, A. That's all I know.
I don't know. I think WAP would have been good. That's always a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to think about the crowd that we were with. Like that was Redneck Central. Could have did a little Kenny Chesney, or if we wanted to drop an original on him, we could have played "Find My Boot."
Can somebody help me find my boot? I don't know, bro. You start doing some dances when you're singing WAP, you'd probably be able to kill it, dog. Wet ass
please.
Pussy.
Wet ass penis.
Pussy. Oh shit.
What the fuck is going on right now? Oh my god.
This is Podcast After Dark.
It's the after hour show.
I mean, it really is. And how bad did the fucking time change affect you guys this morning? Because I woke up, I looked at my phone, it was 6 o'clock. I looked at my oven, it said 7. I'm like, wait, hold the fuck up. What is going on?
I mean, I was trying to figure out why I woke up at 7:30 this morning.
Let's just say it did not affect my hangover.
No.
I don't know. I really wasn't too hungover.
Neither was I, actually.
My stomach was a little upset, but it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, so was mine.
That's the same, but I think that's with beer. I think if we went and mixing liquors, it would have been different. But since it was straight beer.
After the Heat game, we got a fucking mini keg at the bar. That shit was lit. A mini keg.
It looked like an old fashioned tea set, or like the front of a choo-choo train. That's steam powered. That's
pretty legit.
Shit was cool. How many beers do you think we drank yesterday between Beer Fest and everything? Because how big are the cups? They're like, what, 4 ounces, 6 ounces?
They were 5 ounces. They weren't really filling them to the top, though. So I'd say like each beer was probably like 4 ounces.
I don't know. They were filling them to the brim for the first maybe hour and a half. And then once they realized that they were starting to run low, they started jipping us, which I was fine with because I was getting real nauseous. For the last like hour and a half, if I had any beer, it automatically upset my stomach.
Yeah.
But if you think about it,
beer overload.
If you
I probably crushed like 8 or 9, maybe 10.
10 beers total.
I don't know. That's kind of pushing. I think I'd probably stay with like 8.
You think so? Well, you think about 5 ounces and you went there 10 times. That's 50 ounces. That's already 4 beers. And we definitely went more than 10 times to a beer thing.
That's true. I probably had 3 beers when we first got there.
Yeah.
Probably fill it up like, I would say at least like between 30 and 50 like times we went to a beer stand. And that's like, if you do 30, that's 150 ounces.
Yeah. Plus, Chugs, whenever we went to that one stand, like we just waited there. We chug one, get a refill, chug one, get a refill.
I love Beer Fest.
Yeah.
Their creative is a genius. Oh, do you guys want to do any picks this week for anything?
Yeah, let's do some.
The fucking college football world is fucking nuts.
Let's do a money line parlay. Let's pick 3 games. I'll do NFL.
I'm down.
Okay, before we do that, I got some great news, guys. Vin Diesel goes on Instagram and asked The Rock to be part of Fast 10, the series finale.
He said he was in the family.
He says, you know, my kids call you Uncle Dwayne.
Damn.
I didn't even watch the new Fast Furious yet.
The only thing that's better, baby. The only thing that's better than the Fast and Furious movies is family.
I love it. Bro, I'm looking at next week's game, and I mean, we could do like a 10-team parlay. Like, there is a lot of like lopsided matchups next week.
Don't fall for it, kid.
I don't want to fall for it, but then I do, because I believe these teams are a lot better than they've been playing. And a lot of them had a bad loss either this week or last week, and they went past a bye.
The Rams have another they have a Monday night game next week. Like, what the fuck?
I'm mean, it's LA. It's
like the Packers are getting Aaron Rodgers back, and they're playing the Seahawks in Green Bay. Like, I think that's an easy win for the Packers. I don't think Russell Wilson's coming back.
No, he is supposed to come back, I think, that week.
Next
He's
week?
been practicing, man. Have you seen him during pregame for all the Seahawks games? He's been in air plays. Defense is just slicing and dicing them up.
And the Steelers play the Lions. We'll see how the Steelers do against the Bears.
Bro, the Buccaneers division is kind of tough that I look at it now because the Falcons are 4-4.
I think the Falcons are
Saints are 5-3.
3-1.
The Falcons turned their season around because after like the first 3 weeks, I thought they were a bottom 5 team.
They're all kind of like same old shit as last year.
They're all winning teams. Panthers are the worst team now in that division.
Yeah,
they're 4-5.
Have you?
And they just beat Atlanta
a lot of sense
last week.
The Panthers did.
Yeah, the Panthers beat Atlanta in Atlanta.
I don't care. Pick a 3-team parlay. Do whatever the hell you want. I'm in.
All right. Here's my 3 teams. Money line. Sprinkle some dough on it. It's gonna hit, baby. All right. I got the Bills over the Jets, and I think that's pretty self-explanatory. The Bills got pummeled by the freaking Jags.
You would
how the fuck did that happen?
Honestly, I don't know how that happened. I think, and it's not even like the Jags they outscored them, but they only scored 9 points.
Only one Josh Allen showed up, and it was the one on defense.
Bro, he had a hell of a game. He had an interception, a sack, 8 solo tackles, and a fumble recovery.
One Josh Allen showed up, and it was the wrong one. My fantasy team hates you.
The one without the middle name. They said that 19 times on Red Zone.
Oh, bro. I can't deal with Red Zone.
I love it.
So that's my first game. My second game, it might be closer than a lot of people think it's going to be, but the Buccaneers over the Washington football team. The Buccaneers coming off a nasty loss to the Saints, coming back after a bye. Tom Brady after a bye is excellent. I think that's almost a shoe-in, even though the Washington football team's pretty good. And then another one that I have is the Steelers over the Lions. The Lions, I believed in Dan Campbell, and then they got fucking blown out by the Eagles.
The Lions are going to get their first win versus Steelers.
No.
I hope so.
Take all dems, sprinkle a little bit of dough. Let me know when you win. Don't fade these ones, baby.
So these are all money line. You got Bills over Jets, football team, and Steelers over Lions.
No, I didn't pick the football team. I picked the Bucks.
Yeah, Bucks over a football team.
Oh, yeah. Sprinkle some picks on us.
The cashier's office.
See a what?
Sprinkle some picks on us.
I don't have the spreads up for next week yet.
I had the spreads on ESPN.
You ain't have to have the spreads.
The Bills one was by 13 or some shit.
Oh, this week they were 14.5-point favorites, and they lost by 3. That also ruined 2 other parlays I had.
The fucking college playoffs gonna be nuts, I think.
Yeah, Michigan State lost.
Yep.
The fucking
Alabama's
Purdue.
back at 2.
Hey, where is Purdue?
I know where Perdone is.
Indiana.
Hold on. I want to know where Perdone's at. Where's Perdone?
It's on the Upper East Side of Cali.
Okay. Whenever I'm in Cali, I'll make sure to take a visit there.
Go to Purdue.
Yeah.
You know who went to Purdue? Drew Brees.
You know, that makes sense. He goes to Purdue and then retires as a Saint. Same colors.
Yep.
It makes sense. He probably still has the same comforter that he did back in, the good old dorm days.
Bro, could you imagine? Like, you're an athlete and like you literally, like, whenever they're in college, like they live just like an average Joe. Like, unless like their parents have some money or whatever, like in the dorms and whatnot. And they get signed to these massive NFL contracts, and it's like just a completely different world.
Especially back then, like because they didn't have limits. Like now it's structured to where like you can only make so much based on your position and where you're drafted. Like Sam Bradford never really panned out in the NFL and made over $100 million in contracts.
Dude, I remember. So I'm pulling up his contract because I remember that was like the big one. And that's kind of whenever they drew the line. They're like, hey, yeah, we're not doing that shit next year.
Yeah,
and then
I think
Cam
Stafford
Newton
was right before him or right after him. Stafford got half the money in Detroit.
Yeah. And then I think the first year they implemented it might have been the year that Cam Newton came out. And he was the first pick, I think, if I'm remembering right. But so Bradford's rookie deal was 78 million with 50 million guaranteed. So as soon as he put the ink to paper, he got 50 mil.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. What would you do with $50 million?
50 million?
I would definitely lose a lot more in gambling. I'll tell you that.
$1 million.
That's probably why he never panned out. Like, homeboy never had to do anything in football.
Or he didn't pan out because he's just not that good of an NFL quarterback. I mean, he had games where he lit it up.
Who's that?
Yeah,
he was also on terrible teams too.
Yeah, I remember with Sam Bradford, it was more of his injuries that kind of derailed his career.
Didn't him getting hurt start Teddy Bridgewater's career?
Yeah.
Teddy Two Gloves was born out of an ACL.
Full circle, baby.
You know where Teddy Bridgewater went to college?
Does it
Louisville.
matter? Fucking beat Dallas University.
Damn. And then Lamar went to Louisville too.
Yep.
Also went to Boynton Beach High School.
That he did.
Yo, I remember seeing a highlight of him in high school running up the sideline and then stopping right at the one, like on a dime.
Bro,
and the defender just went in front of him and he walked. I remember seeing that like live that night. We were drinking, playing games at my parents' house. And it came up on the news and I saw it at the corner of my eye and I was like, oh, that was nasty. That was nasty. And then they showed it like 4 years later or 3 years later on a college game day, like highlight tape. And I was like, no fucking way.
That's the same play.
It was on
That's
Vine.
Same fucking guy.
They need to bring Vine back and replace TikTok.
I was back when Vine was popping. Well, they don't need Vine. They got TikTok now. It's the same nonsense.
It is. And like everywhere else, like Reels, same shit.
Yeah.
No, Vine's the OG though.
Vine is the OG. Oh shit, Paris Hilton's a Rams fan?
Yeah,
because she'd be getting rammed.
That better make the fucking clip.
Great minds think alike.
For sure.
All right, throw some picks at us, boys.
What kind of picks you want? You want college or NFL?
I did NFL. Y'all could do college.
There's a lot of good college games next week, actually. I know.
Just throw a 3-bagger. You going with the spread? You going money line? What you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'll go with spreads. Just know Alabama plays New Mexico State and Alabama's favored by 51.5 points.
They're covering, baby.
Let me pick 3 good games then.
Okay, while you're looking for the games, I'll do my NFL money line picks.
All right.
So we're gonna start with the Ravens beating the Dolphins on Thursday night. Lamar Jackson balls out with Miami. Then Carson Wentz and his terrible legs are going to beat the Jags. Jaguars are going to think that they're all high and mighty and hot shit. Not this week, bub.
Hell no.
Colts are going to beat the Jags. And then I think Vikings are going to beat the Chargers. Send it in, cash it in, buy yourself something pretty with the money you're going to win from those picks.
Oh, yeah.
And then holla at your boys with that new ice. All right, Chugs, what you got? Give everyone what they want.
Rams fan.
The first game of the week is number 14, Texas A&M, the Aggies, versus the Ole Miss Rebels. Both 7-2. Pretty much a top 15 matchup. A&M is favored by 2.5. Who you guys got?
I thought you was giving us a little parlay sprinkle.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
I mean, that's what I thought I was doing.
Oh. Okay, I'll do that. So these are just my Chugs parlay of the week.
Yeah, the Chugs parlay of the week.
All right, easy.
This
one might be a little tough.
You guys need to put your rent on this.
There is Michigan Wolverines are the number 17 in the nation. And they are predicted to lose to Penn State by 1. I think you got to take Michigan in this one.
Say it again.
You got to take Blue, baby. That's my boy, Blue.
You're my boy, Blue.
So
you were my fucking boy.
You got to take Michigan in that game. Early game. Michigan's going to dominate Penn State.
Keep talking dirty to me. I love it.
The next one. Ooh, some of these are wild. But I think you got to go. Whew.
If I talk like this, do I look like Wilson from Home Improvement?
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent.
All right. This one's kind of wild to me. It's Ohio State versus Purdue. Purdue's a pretty decent team. They're 6-3. Ohio State's number 5 team in the nation, but Ohio State hasn't been playing like super great. Ohio State is favored by 20. I'm thinking you're going to have to go with Purdue in this one. And I think it's going to be a closer game than people think.
Is that money line or against the spread?
Against the spread. So I say Purdue over Ohio State. Not saying they're going to win, but I don't think Ohio State's going to win by almost 20 points. And then this one. That one's a little weird. I'm going to go against the spread again. This one is number 8 Oklahoma versus number 12 Baylor. They're playing at Baylor. Oklahoma's favored by 6. I think Baylor's walking out with an upset. So I'm going to pick Baylor to go against the spread and beat Oklahoma on Saturday.
Didn't Baylor get whooped last week then? This
They
past
did.
weekend? They're coming back, baby.
They're coming back.
Oh, I'm looking at the commercial for the brisket at Chipotle. Have you guys had it?
No.
It's so fucking good. Oh,
what is
my
it?
God. Brisket.
Oh, they have brisket there now?
For a limited time. It's like their new thing. Bro, it's so fucking good. It's like $1 or $2 more than like steak, but it's worth it. Like, it's that good. I went there the other day and they were out of it and I was pissed.
Save $2 though.
Hey.
All right. Anything else, you guys? I think our final 2 minutes is coming up.
All right, let's just get right into it. Final 2 minutes. What are y'all boys looking forward to this upcoming week? Sports life, real life, any type of life, afterlife, anything you want.
I don't know if I'm looking forward to afterlife, but
I mean, I gotta build a new clothes organizer for my bedroom. That's gonna be pretty cool. Get rid of my dresser. Big things popping, boys. Little things stopping.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, it's tough to follow that up. Sorry, I should have went last.
That is kind of tough. I'm looking forward to not having work Thursday, and I get to wash my car and get a haircut and do my beard.
You have to work tomorrow, isn't it? Like a what the fuck day? Labor Day.
It's what the fuck
teacher
day.
work day.
I wish I didn't have to work those days. What the fuck day?
That's every day. I just go to work and I'm like,
What the fuck?
I thought it was a what the fuck day on Monday.
What's
What's Thursday? Is that a holiday?
That's a personal development day.
Oh, so you need to work on yourself.
Yeah. That's why I'm getting a haircut and washing my car.
Oh
Wow.
shit, that makes so much sense. Way to celebrate the right way. Good for you, man.
Bro, that is the right way to celebrate. Raise awareness, buddy. You're doing it.
Mental awareness.
So what I'm looking forward to, I have a dentist appointment to take my two daughters to. They're 4 and 3 years old, so they're gonna freak the fuck out.
Oh, come on. Kids love the dentist.
No, that's some horse shit. So I have that going for me, and it's the same day as bowling. So
That's
it's gonna
good.
be a pretty good day.
Are you gonna take them to the bowling alley all drugged up?
No, I'll be able to take them home by then.
Oh, okay.
It's real close to the house, but we're knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone. Both kids are going. Get some clean teeth. We moving on.
Hey,
Maybe I'll
good for you guys. You know, bettering yourself, bettering your kids' self. Look at us.
Hey, fuck it. After the car wash, if I go to Sato's and treat myself.
There you go.
Have you guys ever
Sit
eaten
there.
dinner at a restaurant by yourself?
No, I actually never have.
I want to. I feel like it would be like a good experience.
No, but
I
that'll
mean,
be.
for,
Go ahead. You can go.
oh, I was gonna say for Jordan, that would make a lot of sense. Get out of the house, get away from the wife a little bit, get away from the babies for a minute, and just decompress. Like you would probably benefit more than anybody going to a restaurant by yourself for sure.
But I'd also feel weird, like everyone was staring at me like, why the fuck is this guy ordering 3 plates of food and he's all by himself?
Let's go to a buffet at that point.
Yeah, for real. It's just 1 plate at a time, so I could kind of hide it.
The day I go to a restaurant by myself is the day I go there every day for the rest of my life for alcohol.
It's a bar.
Okay, so is this brass that we're talking about? I didn't know we were getting specific restaurants.
Shout out to Brass if you're hearing this, sponsor us.
No, it's nice. Like going to a restaurant and eating by yourself. Like, you know, you can BS on your phone and stuff and look around. And I used to do it a lot. So it started when I moved to Michigan. I used to go to Subway for lunch all the time by myself. And then I just got used to eating alone.
Man, I went to Publix the other day by myself. I got sushi and ate it at my table by myself when I got home.
I mean, I used to go places on like my lunch break, and it was like by myself, like
I mean,
a
that still
Subway,
counts.
or like
Okay.
before school.
So yes,
like
I
before
guess I have done it.
Yeah, I think we've all done it, but we didn't like think we did it. Like we didn't go there, like just thinking like, oh, we need like food. We, now we're kind of like,
But just
okay,
imagine going to
let's go
hibachi
there.
by yourself at that
collect-
big ass table.
Yeah,
Just
You're
watching
you're the only one there. You're clapping and cheering when he does the fucking volcano.
fucking lava volcano, whatever the fuck it is.
Choo choo train. You're going choo 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 choo.
I'm the only one drinking sake, just getting wasted.
yeah, and then you tell them it's your birthday, so they sing happy birthday to you. You're the only one there.
Look at us.
We're all having a great time.
Wait, so on Thursday, should we all go to Sato's by ourselves and sit at the different things?
Different tables.
Yeah.
Like we'll go together, but we'll go separate.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
down to go Thursday though,
And-
if
and
anyone
then-
wants to go with me.
We'll tell the people that we have social anxiety.
Yeah. For sure.
And then we're
And
just
then
gonna be loud and obnoxious and cheer. Oh, I can't wait. That choo choo train's gonna make me go ballistic.
Yeah.
Choo choo.
Choo choo choo.
Bro.
And like a
All right. Well,
big
that's all
old
I
choo-choo
fucking
train.
got for you guys tonight.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, let's wrap this
I love
shindig
you
up.
guys.
Hey, I love you, man.
It was a solid episode. If you guys listen to this,
Catch
it
you
was
guys
solid.
next week.
Find
your
out how
boys up.
Satos went.
To find out how that train went. Oh, that sounds bad, but or good, depending how you put it.
It depends what you're into. We're not judging, honestly.
No judgment.
Oh, I like how JB left his main out for the final